Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please, do your own research before tuning in. All right, one second. I got to pull up this other chat. And then we will be getting started here. So 1 second here. All right. All right, I want to change these songs, though. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, let's see. Alright, I gotta pull up these other two chats, and then yes, we will be getting started here. Honestly, I want to go over the queues first. We'll leave up Walmart, so yeah, that'll be left up. Spy, Tesla, of course, I'm gonna go over that, and then I do want to go over IWM too. So, IWM, let's take a look at it. Yo, Fritz, what's up, bro? Dude, yeah, I'm on, bro. So yeah, we're good. And yes, we're gonna start fresh on all these charts. So, the queues already ended up. Are you here early today? Yeah, just a bit, maybe a little bit early. I don't know. I woke up. I woke up like 2 or 3 hours ago, and then I couldn't sleep. So, yeah, I'm here. Yo, Fetish, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, 1 second. I gotta pull up this stream here. So we got it pulled up. Yo. Milo, thanks for that, bro. Alright, I sent like 1,000 messages, so they should have received it. And now we can officially get started. So no, I haven't went over any of these yet. So yeah, IWM will definitely be on that list. So that'll be one of the first ones. Alright, so yeah, for the keys, let's go to a nice 1 hour chart. Honestly, maybe even, hold on, possibly even a 30-minute chart. So alright, this is what I see here that I like. So there is a small gap here, nothing crazy. I do also see that we got a top, bottom wall here. And if we do want to get this continuation up. Yo, Lime, what's up? Good morning, everyone. Myra, what's up? What's up? Alright, so honestly, that floor is around that 604, 605 area. Would like to see up to that 608 if we do want to get that continuation, which looks good. So we'll see how things play out. I do see that we got a little, possibly a box here, and then might end up trying just a small there. Downside, this is what I'm seeing. So, oops, not meant to do that. We got another area of consolidation here, and then yes, right under us. Hold on, let's see here. Alright, hold on. We got a pocket. It looks like it's trying to happen now. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, 602 down to that 600 area. That's what I can see, which looks good, even though it's still trying to drop here. So we'll see. What's today? Today is Thursday. Yo, this week has went by so fast. So for the news today, we have some unemployment claims. So in about 5 minutes, got a little bit of news. What else do we have? So yeah, we have a little bit of news. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, we'll have to see how things play out in the next 5 minutes if we can get another little move here. All right, 1 second here. I gotta fix this camera, or maybe it's my Yo, Shirley, thanks for reposting the stream. Really appreciate it. All right, yeah, we got that, and I will work on the next leg down just because if it does want to drop, you see under that 599. Personally, I would like to take it down to that 594. So we got this clear gap up here, no consolidation, and if we want to get that break under us, Actually doesn't look too bad. So yeah, that's on the cues. So yeah, we got both sides. We'll see how things play out. I know SPY. I know someone wants to see SPY, which is me. And yeah, let's go ahead and break this down too. Yo, Jose, what's up, bro? I have a feeling we're gonna have to do a redo. Yeah, we'll see what's up with today. Alright, so top wall, pretty much same thing here. It's gonna be pretty similar. So yesterday we had a couple of decent moves. For today, looking for the same things. So yeah, you can see we had this clear gap down, no consolidation, and then yes, right above us we got that. Below us, so yeah, pretty much looks like another area of consolidation that we gotta break. So we have to break here under this 683. There is a little pocket. Personally, I like down that 681, and then there's a little leg down there. So we'll sweep that leg up if we have to. If this move wants to happen before market opens, which is perfectly fine. Looks like we got a couple other decent moves that I'll be looking for. So you see this little gap here. So just like all these other trades, you can see even yesterday, like you see you had clear gap down, no consolidation. We end up targeting to the upside, smack those targets. Same thing with the Qs. Clear gap, empty space. Caught that both ways too as well. So that was a nice little day yesterday. You can see, shout out to all the other members. Thanks for the help. Great charts, all that good stuff. Slow gains are adding up. So yeah, not a bad little day. You can see what a couple other members did there with a few of those trades. So yeah, looking for the same couple things. I'm just gonna stay patient. First day in VIP. So yeah, that was just literally yesterday, but yeah, not a bad little day. Alright, yes, if anyone has any requests, you can go ahead and drop those in the comments. We will be going over pretty much everything. Alright. So IWM will be next. Tesla. What else that we didn't go over yet? So I think, yeah, those two will probably be important. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of this. I already had it pretty much figured out. But hold on, let's see. Alright, so yeah, right here, right now on IWM, this is what I like here. So the 1 hour actually looks pretty good. Hold on, give me 1 second here though. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do the downside first. So IWM has some decent moves. Yo, Kev, what's up? Yeah, I can go over SPY again. No worries, man. After we go over this, we can take a look back at that chart. All right, so we got empty space here. Kind of want you to see all the charts here. There we go. All right, maybe that's too far. All right, so yeah, we got empty space, which looks good. So if we end up getting under us, and you know, not saying this will happen, this could end up not happening, but yeah, we do got empty space down to from that 262 to that 259. Honestly, looks pretty good if we want to drop. Nice little play there, and then yes, right above, I did see that we got a pocket here. So I think the 1 hour lines up pretty nicely too. Give me one moment. Yeah, it actually lines up pretty good. Can you show the SPY? Yep, got you. You okay? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. All right, hold on. Yeah, this is what I can see. So every day in the Discord, same thing. Empty space above us and below us. Honestly, might end up finding some floor entries. We'll see how that will play out though. So yeah, we got this clear gap down. No consolidation. Want to see us breaking that consolidation to that upside. So yes, I'm using the Potter box right now. So yes, shout out Potter Stocks as well. Make sure to give Potter a follow. I think he might be on live. But yeah, that's it. We've been just using the Potter box here, and then only thing we added was the live trading chat and finding those entries on the floor. So you can see like the type of trades we've been getting in before and after the live trading chat. So pretty much the entries, you know, same, just a little bit earlier, I would say. And yeah, that's it. All right, IWM. Did I do SPX? Not yet, but yes, sir, I got you, bro. We'll pull up that chart. Hold on, let's see. So I think SPY, and then, so we just did IWM. We'll see how that plays out. SPX as well. All right, I got you, bro. One second. And then SPY. All right, I got some things to write down, so give me one moment. All right, I want a new page. We didn't go over Tesla yet, did we? All right, so yeah, this is what I can see here. You know, that's really clear. We got a pocket, so you can see we got this clear gap up. No consolidation. Hoping that we break outside this consolidation level and then target into this empty space, which looks good. And then upside. So there's a little pocket here, and that's above that 685. Might end up trying a lotto there, but if we can grab this floor and then go into this empty space above that 686, we got a nice pocket there. So either way, it looks good. So that's pretty much that full chart there. And then, yes, of course, we got a crazy pocket here. If we decide to, you know, go into that pocket, but I also do see that pretty much another box. So this is going to be that next leg down. So if that first play wants to happen, then that's fine. Hoping to see if we can get that break below and then have that empty space, which looks good. So both sides I like. We'll see what's up. All right, yeah, looks good, looks good. So literally just like yesterday, the day before, all these plays, same thing. We'll go over SPX too. Yeah, honestly, and yeah, it feels like I'm repeating myself, which honestly I am. Let's see here. I like the 30-minute. Looks good. So we got a box here. That's what I can see. Above us, we do got a little bit of a move here. So 6904, we get that nice break and close outside of that box. 6948. That's if we can get there. So that looks good. Hopefully we get that break above. And then below us, I do see that we got a pocket here. So let me see. Top, bottom, all empty space right below us. Looks good. So right now, yeah, we're just in a little bit of consolidation. So for today, I'm just going to see how things play out. So just like yesterday, right? So we were in consolidation. Obviously, we had a beautiful floor entry on this. And then, so once we broke outside of our Potter box, we are already pretty much trimming up. And then you can see those next legs up, what happened there. You can see how we posted those charts. And boom. And yes, we posted both of those textile and then in the live trading chat. So I think they're in there now. We'll link the chat. So yeah, they've been in there for about like a couple hours already. So yeah, we'll see how things play out. Yo, Julius, what's up, man? He said, what did you nephew been chilling all week? I feel like, dude, let's get it, bro. Honestly, I do see a couple good setups, man. We'll see how things play out, what the market wants to give for today. All right, let's see. What do we got? All right, Tesla. All right, I got it. Yo, this bot is here again, guys. This bot wants to be my gamer girlfriend, bro. Tell me what you think of my skirt. Wow. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Anyways, my bad on that. Yeah, let's go over this. Let's see what the damage is. So I do see two nice pockets here, which looks good. All right. So let me see. Nice top, bottom wall. Yo, I know. Good to see you, bro. Yes, sir, man. I got you. I got you. And if anyone else has any requests, you can go ahead and drop those comments too. We'll go over a lot. Alright, cool. And if anyone does want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. Join the free chat or VIP chat. Just make sure to do your own research, of course, before tuning in. Alright, so let me see here. Alright, so yeah, under that 405 area, I do see there's a small pocket here down to that 401. So I do like that. Obviously, there is a nicer play to that downside, but this would have to happen first, of course. Upside, this is what I like. So I'll be honest, yeah, there is this pocket here, which looks good. So yeah, I know I'm doing these on a 30-minute chart. I just feel like the 30-minute does look really good today. But we'll see how things want to play out. Top, bottom wall, empty space. Looks good. So that's there. So I do like this upside too. Doesn't look bad. Obviously, there's a little pocket here. The only thing, this is not like the craziest box. So give me 1 second. I'll actually keep an eye on it though. Doesn't look too bad. So if we break outside of this 408, I'll purposely have a 408, 409 area. So yeah, we'll see how things will play out. Little pocket there. Want to see up to that 411 basically. See if we can get there. Yo, Seeker, what's up? Yeah, I got you, Brandon. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, Tesla, we did that. All right, so this was like an extreme auto. Obviously, both sides, it's pretty much going back and forth, though. We did end up getting this drop under this wall. We'll see how this wants to play out if we end up going back up into this box. 134, but hopefully we get a good move either way. So, still empty space there. We'll see how things play out. Had a crazy push off that imbalance there. Alright, let's see here. What else have we got? Alright, I'm going to pull up all these other trades as well. So, TM. Alright, what do we got? Meta, I think. Alright, so that's there. What else? Alright, I'm scrolling through the comments, making sure I got everything pulled up. So, ABGO. Alright, cool. We'll take a look there. Yo, Francisco, what's up, man? Alright, Amazon. Yep, got you. We'll definitely take a look at those. So, yeah, same thing, just like all these trades. Alright, TM. I don't know. I gotta go to a higher time frame for this one. Cash, what's up? Hopefully I said your name right. Would you say IWM? Yep, we'll pull that up again. I got you. I can't read your username. I don't know what it says, but thanks for the follow, though. Keisha. Okay, cool, cool. All right, learning new things every day. Appreciate the follow. All right, hold on 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, that looks kind of good. Hold on, that looks pretty good, actually. All right, I'll write this down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this looks good, bro. Hold on. Actually, not a bad end of day if we get it. But yeah, what I can see here, which looks good, we got a nice pocket above us, and that pocket is outside of this 59.78 area. We got a nice little play up to that 65.45. which honestly looks good. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this nice little play to this upside. I'll look at this end of day. So right now we're at the box. So we're in consolidation. Hopefully we break outside into the empty space. So literally the same play like yesterday. Clear gap down. No consolidation. Clear gap down. Hoping that we see the same move. So something like that. CQ, something like this. So hopefully we see that, and then hopefully we can get some of this. So boom, shout out to all the members catching some of those trades just yesterday. So we had a pretty good week so far. First day in VIP. Boom. All right, let's see here. All right, I gotta give Patrick some love too. 1 second here. So boom, you can see also what the other members have done there. All right, so TM, yeah, that looks good. I'll keep that in my drafts. All right, Meadow, hold on. I think I did this on a 4-hour. All right, 1 second, hold on. No, I'm lying. I did this on a 2-hour. Yeah, 2-hour. Okay, yeah, I still like it. It looks good both ways. Right now, we're just in consolidation. So, in other words, we are not doing anything. So, yes, got this clear gap up. Hoping for that break through that 631 down to that 616. That's what I see there. Right now, we're just in a lot of consolidation. So, I just don't really want to touch this. We're just going back and forth pretty much. Above us, though, so above that 653, there's another pocket here. So that looks good. Want to see if we can get that nice continuation, which doesn't look too bad. All right, 1 second here, 1 second. Alright, so yeah, that's on Meta. I like that. I'll keep an eye on it. Right now, at least for me, I'm not sure about anyone else, so obviously I could be wrong. You guys could be right. Sometimes I am wrong. So, just make sure, do your own research, of course. Yo, Kennedy and BB, thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Did I miss Spy? Dude, I think you did. Yeah, we'll pull it up too, so. Yeah, Spy has a good setup. So hold on, let me do AVGO and then Amazon first, and then we'll knock back these let's see, these ETFs and things of that sort. So hold on, let me see where we're at. Okay. All right. AVGO might have to go to a higher time frame, so maybe like a 24-hour chart. Dash looks good. Yo, Jeremy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Do you wait for a candle in the 1 hour to do the break, or you make your entry in a lower time frame? So, I mean, if it's like a day trade, I'll either wait for that same time frame that I charted on. But a lot of times the trade might move a little bit faster, so I do like to look for a lower time frame entry, depending on how fast that move is going. But like AVGO, obviously, you know, I do like this upside. We got that clear gap up. Right now, we aren't there yet, so I have my alert set, so no one can say I don't have it on. I do got it on. What, 354? Hopefully we can see up to that 406 at some point in time. Right now, we're just in that chop there. But, like the entries we did yesterday, so we were actually, so yeah, we had this empty space here. We actually got in at a floor. So you could see where these floors were, and then on those option contract charts, we just look for a nice little entry, and then if it works, we stay in. If it doesn't, then we just stop out, or at least I just stop out and re-enter. Let's just say if I do end up missing a floor entry, then yes, I will wait for a break outside of that Potter box. So boom, you could see if I missed that floor, we still had a beautiful clean move up. But if I would have waited for that 1 hour close, I would have missed that full move. Obviously, you know, maybe I could have made some money on this candle. We did end up hit that final, but yeah, I go to a lower time frame, find that entry. So same thing like the Qs, you can see where that floor was, where that 603 area was at, and then once we did end up getting a break, we broke and closed on a lower time frame, and then we had that empty space. So that led us to do things like this. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out Fabby, NVIDIA, QQ, IWM Spy. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. That's first. Once the phrase of the VIP, know who you are. Thank you for the encouragement. Things of that sort. So she made what, 7K what, just yesterday. So yeah, we just stay patient. Don't really rush into anything unless it's, you know, there. Have you ever tried the 12-hour chart and look at P through? I'll use a 12-hour chart like here and there, but nothing like too wild. All right, so Amazon, and then let's do SPY. We're gonna pull up all these other stocks as well. How long have I been trading for? Yeah, it's been over 5 years. I don't know, time flew by, bro. So even before the live streams, I was like on these charts like every day. So it was like a trial and error. All right, so let me see. 4-hour chart. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the overall play that I can see. You got a promo code to join the VIP. I don't think I have any codes up, but I think there might still be one. It's code 30 exclamation mark. So CODE. So those are lowercase and then 30 and then exclamation mark. That's for the VIP. All right, so dang, Amazon has a crazy move. Hold on, I really do not want to miss this, so I'll add an alert here. It actually looks really good. He said you should have said. Yeah, I've been trading since I've been trading for a long time. It's since like what, tomorrow? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, above that 212, we do got empty space above us. That looks wild. I just seen that as of this second here, so that's there. I'll be honest, there's a small pocket here. Alright, so yes, we got empty space down from that 202 down to this 201. So I get it. Before you roast me, I mean, you can, it's fine. I get it. Small move, nothing crazy. We do got the empty space there, which doesn't look too bad though. But I get it. Small move, nothing wild. So that's on Amazon. All right, SPY. Let's do this. He said, so if Apple is below your entry for puts, you enter at open. It really depends. So, you know, sometimes it could have like some reversals, some fake outs, all that good stuff. But for me, I just look at how the candles are forming, how the candles are looking. And I also like to look at those option contracts to see where we're going, and it kind of just tells the story. So there will be times where, like a good example on SPY. So after we go over it again, I got you 1 second here. So what I do like is under that 683 down to this 681. That's what I do like. To that downside. And then upside here, we got above that 686. Want to see up to that 688. That's what I do like. Obviously, there's a little small gap, and that's above that 685. But if we end up taking that, we will see how things play out. But yeah, there will be like, just want to go over the charts. Nothing really else. But where was this example? So boom, this was a perfect example. We had empty space above us here. So we had that clear gap down. We broke above our level. I wanted calls, But so this happened right before market opened, so we closed above, and then I wanted to see if the next candle could retest our level or at least hold this level, and we could not hold it at all. So I was waiting for those calls, but we did not want to go, so we ended up getting into those puts, and you can see what happened there. So I try not to rush into anything. I just like to see how those candles react. Obviously, if we would have had a nice retest, I definitely would have tried an entry. I know a lot of these charts that I have inside the Discord may have some good examples. I'll have to find them. Yeah, I'll have to find them, but maybe on my next stream, once I find them, I can go over those again. But yeah, I just try to keep it simple. So yeah, this was last week, I think. So yeah, this was last week. See what things we do. Obviously, not just then. You can see what we did the day before that. Would say Monday, but we were off on Monday. So I'll be looking for the same thing. Obviously, great week so far. We'll just have to see how things play out. All right, SPY. Yeah, we did this already, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this really quickly. Give me one moment. So yeah, right now, the good thing is we're in consolidation. So I like how we're in consolidation. Hopefully we can stay inside consolidation until market opens. Hopefully we don't chop though. So we will see. All right, cool. So yeah, SPY. Yo, Jay, what's up, bro? So yeah, right now on SPY, we're just in this box. So under that 683, that's why I like down to that 681. There's a gap there. Not saying none of these plays will hit, so just make sure you're doing research. And then above us, like above that 686, but I might have a floor entry, a little lotto somewhere around here. So we'll see how things play out. Oh man, I did not mean to blind you guys. And then yeah, if we want to drop even more, I got a next leg down already associated with, so looks good. Yo, Catherine, thanks for liking the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. Didn't mean to call you, bro. All right, let's keep going. What else do we got? So we did SPY. Let me look at the Qs. Let me see where we're at again. All right, what else are we missing? So we did Amazon, SPY, yo Liz, good to see you. INTC. All right, Google. Yes sir, let's do it. I need to get back in VIP, Mr. Dude, Guardian, what's up, bro? Dude, yeah, no worries, man. Honestly, appreciate you even, being in the free lives. The only thing with VIP is that we added the live trading chat, so I feel like it's a little bit easier. And still same thing, if I miss a trade, if I lose a trade, that's fine. But yeah, dude, it's nice. I feel like it's like relaxing just being in there, and then we're all looking at the same thing, or mostly. And then we get in and we get out. If it hits, cool. If it doesn't, that's fine as well. Yo, Catherine, what's up? Yeah, my bad. Alright, let's see here. I'd give you carrots if I could. Actually, carrots sound really good right now. I haven't had a carrot in like a while. So I don't like cooked carrots though. I like the regular straight carrots. But like in food, it's just terrible. All right, my bad. Let me get up. Let me get on back on topic. Let's see here. Yo, Freddie, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hold on, let's see. So top, bottom wall. So it looks like we're already into some empty space here. Which would be down to that 44 mark. So actually not a bad little play if it does end up happening. Only thing that I could see is we might end up retesting this wall, so we'll see if we can get a nice little retest, and that is basically right at this wall here, that 45.66. All right, cool. All right, 1 second. I had to text some of the mods. All right, cool. Yo, Michael, what's up? Do I day trade? Just a little bit, nothing too wild, but maybe here and there. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, we do a little bit of day trading and then end of day for the swings. You can see what we have here. So I'll just go over this one more time. But yeah, you can see what we do. You can see the types of charts we post. I'm here every day. If my trade wins or loses, I'll be here. See yesterday, team, thanks for the help. Great charts education. Slow gains adding up. Boom. Shout out Kai as well. So other members end up having a few trades there. So yeah, make sure you gave all of them some likes. But yeah, we just try to wait for a few trades. First day in VIP, so actually pretty wild for their first day. And no, I can't promise anything, so just make sure to do their own research, of course. Yo, 1-800, where have you been, bro? You haven't been to the live in a while, man. Good to see you, man. All right, 1 second. So you said you wanted... Yo, Christy, what's up? You think we headed down for the first minutes to open? Honestly, it really just depends. I would like the downside. I mean, the downside has some good moves, but I mean, if we do want to shoot up, that's perfectly fine too. So, and I'll be honest, I know I say this every day. I've been saying it for pretty much like as long as I've been on stream, but I just wait for the play. I try not to follow what my heart wants, but rather than what the charts can show. All right, and what this is showing here. Let's see here. He said, "Handsome, you getting on voice chat today?" Yeah, I'll be on today, man. I got you. Yep, we'll definitely be on. I know Rugged. So if you're in the chat, Rugged is sick today, so he'll be here tomorrow. So just a heads up if you don't see any charts inside the Discord right yet. All right, so 304. Want to see up to that 312 if we can get there. So looks good. He said, okay, I just started trading, but I don't move often, but I move. Dude, fire, man. So yeah, if you're new, honestly, watch my free live streams. You can see like what we do here. So yeah, I'm live like every day. So I'll be live like 2 more times today. After this live stream. So no worries, man. All right, so yeah, we got Google. Right now, we're in this box. I'll be honest, I probably won't be touching this one as of this second, but it doesn't look too bad. So we'll see how things will want to play out. Yo, Chris, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, that's on Google. So I think IWM was wanted to be seen. Yo, Chris, what's up, man? PLTR. All right, cool. NVDA. Nice. What else do we got? PANW. Okay, if you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments. MSFT. All right, cool. Nice, nice. All right, where are we at? All right, so yeah, on IWM right now, I like it because we're in a little bit of consolidation. So we got empty space, clear gap down. I want to stay above that 264 into the empty space of that 265. Might use one of those floors, really depending on how it wants to open. Under that 262, we got empty space down to that 259. So nice little clear gap up. That looks good. So either way, looks good to me. In Discord, do you actually call out the plays live? Thanks, yo, Bo. What's up? So yeah, I'll be like, most of the time I'll be like, yeah, this looks good. Don't let it turn red. So we'll send like the chats out. So you can see like yesterday, what we gave. So I give them like a visual of what we're looking at, and then obviously, you know, textile. I love my textile, and then so you can see it's kind of like a story. But then yeah, we're like, okay, boom, we're in this or that contracts we're looking at, and if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine too as well. But yeah, that's just how we do things. All right, so hold on. IWM, we just did that. PLTR. All right, yeah, this had a crazy move actually. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let me see. 30 minutes. Said Ethan head down because I yeah, that's crazy. All good, you know, at least for me, if I end up, you know, sometimes I might end up selling a little bit early, but for me, I do like to have those runners, so I like to let those runners run. All right, so yes, we got empty space here, both ways. Dude, I haven't taken a sip of water pretty much this whole time. I honestly forgot, bro. So yeah, we got after this PLCR one, I'll definitely take one. Yo, Haley, thanks for the follow. 369 Print Shop, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. All right, so yeah, we got some empty space both above us and below us. So if we end up getting this continuation, got a nice little pocket here. And then under us, let me see. I don't know. I like the 1 hour. The one, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of just lines up pretty nicely. Yeah. So I think that there's a better box here. All right, let me see it here. Under this, Yo, Authentic, good morning. Good to see you guys and gals in today's live. All right, hold on. All right, so yeah, we got some empty space below us too. So right now, where are we at? I get it. Yes, maybe under that 132. Could see down to that 131. So there's a small pocket there, but that's what I do like under that 131. We'll see how things play out if it happens. All right, yes, guys, give me 1 second. So the video will be after this. PANW, Microsoft. We're gonna go over those as well. Yo, Quincy, what's up? Yeah, I got you with SPY. Yeah, we'll go over that again. So SPY, yep. And then if anyone has any requests, you can go ahead and drop those. So once I'm back, I'll do them. So just getting some water. When is your next live usually? So it'll be around like an 40 minutes to an hour after market opens. So I do like to find maybe like 1 or 2 trades in the live stream. So that's that. But yes, give me 1 second, guys. If you do want to join the Discord, the community, links in the bio. If you don't want to join, no worries. I'll still be on live. So you can even watch my free streams. All right, 1 second here. You can drop your comments if you have anything else. We will be going over this one as soon as I'm back. But yeah, just make sure to read disclaimers, all that good stuff. But yes, 1 second here, guys. All right, hold on. I gotta change the song before it gets freaky. All right, cool. Yo, what's up, everyone? He said, how can you find them when market is closed? Well, I mean, I'm live every morning. This is only for me to find my watch list. So I'm like here every morning, just to prep for market open. The only reason why I do this is because I don't want to be on straight at market open. Then I'm gonna have to miss all the moves. So I just like to be prepared, pretty much. So even so this is how we pretty much do it. You can see how we like call out plays and setups. This was yesterday, by the way. So I give them like what I'm looking at, and then you can see before market opens, I give what I'm looking at, and then boom, if they hit, they hit. If they don't, and yeah, we just wait for those entries and exits, and then yeah, that's it, man. All right, NVDA. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. All right, I already have the upside. Let me do the downside really quickly before I. All right, so we got a box here, and then under us, let me see. So it looks like we're trying to reset floor. Hopefully we get there, or we might bounce there. Under that, so yeah, definitely will be a liable trim at this 181 if that ends up happening. But I do want to say that right under us, we got a little pocket. So you can see this clear gap up, no consolidation. That's what I would like to that downside there. Hoping we can get it. So yeah, it looks good. And then upside, what I have here is above that 189 up to that 192. And then if that happens, I might leave some runners because there's other bigger pockets there, which I can see. So I like it a lot. Right now, we're just inside of a little bit of consolidation. So we'll see how things want to play out with this. Yo, Hallcraft Check, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, cool. One second. Who's ready to roll the dice? All right, one second here. Can you do SPY next? The charts are unclear to me, but I think it's going to start. Yeah, I got you. No worries. All right, hold on. I think we got to do PANW, Microsoft. So we did those other ones. Hold on. Let me see. So yeah, SPY. This is just what I have here. So what I see is we got a little gap there, just a small little gap, and then under this wall, if we break under there, we have a nice little pocket down to that 681. That's what I can see. As of this second, it looks like it's trying to go by itself, which is cool. And then I do see that if we drop more, what I circled here, basically empty space, so another Potter box, shout out Potter stocks as well. On that 680 down to that 676. That's if we want to break that level though. So right now we'll see. Obviously, if we end up breaking, I kind of want some sort of retest before I just try it. But that's down to that 681, which looks good. Upside, I got a clear gap down here, and then we got to break above that 686. So might end up taking something at that floor here, but we'll see how things play out. See if we can get a nice little entry on that. Oh yeah, so that's on SPY there. So we will see, and then yeah, I can scroll out just a bit so you can see my full chart on that. So yeah, that's it. And no, I'm not saying any of these plays could hit. I'm just looking at the chart. So obviously it's pre-market anyway, so I can't even do anything if I wanted to. As of right now, hold on, let me check the Qs too. Where are we at? All right. Okay, Q's is still in that box though. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Where? Hold on, let me see. Where are we at? So where's IWM? Going without us. Oh brother, hopefully. Oh man, yeah. Today looks like a crazy day. Hold on, I gotta write some things down. Where is my pen? Got my gold pen today. All right, what is this? All right, had to write some things down. All right, what else have we got to go over? PANW. Let's take a look here as well. Yo, probably thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Let me see here. What do we got? Let me see. 4 hour. I don't know. I think I like the 1 hour, man. All right, 1 second here. So yeah, we got a pocket here. Nice top, bottom wall. And then yes, above us, we got empty space. So above that 154, I've basically seen an area of consolidation. And then if we end up getting that break, got empty space up to that 163, which looks good. And then yeah, not actually a bad move. So we'll see if we can get this nice little break. We'll see what happens there. All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right, I probably should send a couple messages inside the chat. So give me 1 moment. He said I'm gonna see you in the voice chat, dude. Yes, sir, man. I'll be there. Let's see what we can do for today, man. All right, let's see. 1 second here, guys. All right, cool, nice. What is your take profit strategy? So basically for me, my take profit strategy is once we can hit those targets. Sometimes I might end up trimming. So like yesterday, let's see, where's the chart at? Just want to show the chart here. So yesterday we had a beautiful entry, and then you can see we had empty space above us. So we pretty much already trimmed, and then once we hit that target, trim a lot more, just leave some runners. That's pretty much it. So let's just say, like, at least for me, I'm not sure about anyone else. I could be wrong. Just like Tesla, we had this clear gap up, empty space, and then we got in. We had a beautiful candle close under our wall. Once we hit that first TP, I at least trim up most of my contracts and then leave the runners, trying to see if we could hit the final target. And either I stop out of those or I get a nice little next leg up or down depending on that play. So with those runners, I just let them run, and sometimes they might hit and I might end up getting a lot more, or sometimes those runners might end up having to stop out. So it really just depends. And you know, stopping out, losing a trade, or not getting that full picture is perfectly fine for me. Sometimes I might get the full move. Sometimes I might have to get a small scalp, or maybe take an L, maybe have a small little re-entry, things of that sort. All right, let's see here. Based on chart or percentage. So I really like to look at the chart to see where we're at. So I mean, like there's times where, and I'll be honest, I do like to trim along the way. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, I do like to focus on the chart, see where we're at, see if my targets can hit. But yeah, that's just pretty much how I do it. I mean, there will be times where I may be into a play and I haven't hit my target at all. But I might be up a good, percent-wise, and I might just end up trimming there and then leaving the runners just to see if we could hit the targets. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Because sometimes I feel like if I sail too early without leaving runners, sometimes the play could end up exploding more. And yeah, that's that. All right, 1 second here. 1 second. Yo, Rip, what's up? CBRE. All right, cool. Yeah, I got you, bro. My bad. Didn't even end up seeing that one. Yeah, I already got something on this. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. The 1 hour looks good. Let me look in the 24 hour, though. Okay. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Chart probably be good. So I do see we still have a little pocket here, which doesn't look too bad. Right above us, though. So, top, bottom wall. 157. Nice little move up to that 170, which looks good. That's if we want to get there. So I'm not saying that we will get there. But we do got a nice little pocket above us. Oops. That's if we can get there. Yo, Zach, thanks for sharing the live stream. I appreciate it. All right, nice. What else do we got? So we just did that. Let me take a look where IWM is. Okay, nice. Let's see where the Qs are. All right, let me see where SPY is too. All right, it looks like we rejected back up. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. That's nice. We'll see how things play out. Tesla as well. We'll see. So yeah, we try to keep things very simple. Tesla looks pretty decent. Doesn't look too bad. So we'll see how things will want to play out with this. So there is a lot of empty space that is clearly above us. Yeah, no worries. I mean, yeah, sometimes I'm wrong, so yeah, just make sure you're doing research. Yeah, not financial advice, so that's pretty much it. Yo, Albert, what's up, bro? Hold on, AMZN. All right, I think we did this on a. So yeah, we did this on a 1 hour. So this is what I got here. Under that 202, there's a move down to that 201, which I do like. So yeah, clear gap up, no consolidation, and then yes, right above us. So I guess there's a move outside that 206 up to that 208. But the bigger move that I do like is this. We got empty space above that 212. So there's a crazy pocket up to this 232. So that doesn't look too bad. We'll see how that plays out. Yo, John, what's up, bro? So yeah, we did Apple, I think. Right now, we did end up closing under our box, so I kind of want some sort of retest at that 263 to see if we can hold that level. If not, I still favor the upside a lot, so that's above that 265 up to that 274. So hopefully we get that nice candle body out that wall here and then have that empty space, which looks pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how things play out. Obviously, if we want to drop, still like that pocket there, so we shall see. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning in. So yes, please do your own research. I will be inside the chat now. I got a lot of typing to do. Let's see if I can clutch this up. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. Link is in the bottom for the Discord, the free chat, the VIP chat. If you're new, watch my free streams. I'll be on live for free in about an hour or so. So yep, see you either inside of the Discord or in my next stream. Everyone have a blessed one. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.